everybody, and welcome to season 3 of So Yeah About That. I am your host, Wani Williams, and we are back again with the winter series. Okay? Whoa. So last season finale, we spoke a little bit about how some of my changes and things I was going to do, and one of them was going to become live. So now y'all see what I look like while I'm saying what I'm saying, talking my shit or whatever. Personally, I'm not a fan of video footage. Wow. Because I just feel like I don't want people to focus on my beautiful looks. I just want people to focus on what I'm saying. But this is just a different kind of twist to put on it to see if maybe this gives me the attraction or things like that that can connect with different people and kind of see where I'm coming from. But before we get into these new segments and new things, I want y'all to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Actually, don't like or comment because you ain't seen nothing yet. And if you want to talk about my patch jacket, because I made this myself. But so if you want to post that in the comments, definitely put that. But for right now, just subscribe to the channel and definitely support. It's absolutely free, so support while you can, and hopefully we will make this bond as season 3 comes along, and you'll go back and watch seasons 2 and seasons 1, which are all 7 episodes long, give or take. I'm gonna try and make the season the same kind of 7, but I really want to go for 13 possibly. Regardless, before we get started, subscribe, and I'm gonna give you a second. Here we go. Okay, so that was like 5 seconds. So I'm gonna hope that you did something within those 5 seconds. So yeah, about that, let's get into it. Okay, so let's state the obvious. I am wearing a hat, and I'm wearing a hat because something I started to do, I think around October 29th was the exact date. Actually, not even around, that was the exact date. I decided that I was going to lock my hair. I always wanted to lock my hair actually for a pretty long time. I remember when I was younger, fun fact about me, I actually fell in love with India Arie when I was like 7 years old, and I told my mom I wanted my hair to be just like her. So I basically was like, you know what, like, mommy, like, do it for me. She always gave me like twists and would take them out because she never wanted my hair to be permanent or anything like that. So I always was attracted to locks and really, really, really love locks. And when I finally got the opportunity and the guts to, and I guess the support as well, had a really dope friend of mine tell me, like, you know what, like, nah, like, let's just do it. He supported me and everything. I went ahead and did it. Like, October 29th, I was like, bet. So, we are 51 days locked in. If you guys follow me on Instagram or follow me on my not actually about that. If you follow me on my @Wani_Williams, you'll see the whole entire lock journey of what my hair was prior. I guess you could kind of talk about my hair type in that sense of what it was and how it was to lock that, but it hasn't really started the budding process just yet. Like I said, I got locked in on October 29th. So we are on day 51 with my hair being this way. Thus far, I don't have any complaints, I guess you can say. I personally don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I'm still learning. But I do look up things. I do ask questions. I text my friends. I watch other people's YouTube videos. Shout outs to West Andy Ray because sis, your videos be helping me. Fun fact, I am allergic to honey. But the person that actually retwists my hair bought me these things, which I'm sure if you guys are users, you guys know, or you have locks, you probably use these 2 things. My dope friend that I keep talking about actually uses this too, and actually broke my face out one time. So hopefully that works well. But something else I found as an alternative I actually use is rose water when it's like itching or if it needs moisturizer. I also use my friend, support your friends, y'all, Black-owned business. She has like a body butter, and it can go in your hair as well. You can like kind of moisturize your hair, because I think that's my only complaint, is that every now and then I be getting like crazy like head pats. Like, I don't know, I've never worn weave or like wigs to know what that pain is when I be seeing girls like pat their head, but like this right here, nah, I be ready to rip these out. I'm not even gonna lie, like just rip them, just because honey, no, like I can't. So that's that. I did lock my hair. I do love it. I have no regrets so far, or thus far, I guess you can say. Like I said, it does get a little itchy every now and then, but I'm gonna try and keep y'all posted not maybe every week, but maybe like bi-weekly with just how it's going. Again, we're on day 51. As you can see, I am in need of a retwist. I'll probably get one next week and post some pictures. Again, follow me on Instagram so that y'all can kind of follow that journey along even more so if you're thinking about locking your hair, or if you're at the similar place that I am. If y'all want more about my hair, y'all let me know. I can break that down in another video. But yeah, get y'all some mango lime, Jamaican mango and lime locking gel if that's for you, or support your friends' businesses and find other things. This is what they be doing, right? They be doing all this. Oh, the glare. you know, support your friends' businesses and hope that, you know, that definitely like makes them put them on too. You know, everybody wins here. Ain't nobody better than nobody. So put people on because you never know who gonna make it. So shout outs to BforBody care. You know, definitely it helps you with a whole bunch of things: hair, locks, body, herbal oil, whatever you need, honestly. Okay, so y'all get into that. Our next segment of So Yeah About That is the Black Owned Business segment, brought to you by Black Owned Businesses. Okay, sue me. I'm rooting for everybody that's black, as Wale said. And I must say that ever since, I guess you could say, the world became a little bit more woke about black issues. And if y'all saw my season 1 video, I'm very big on black women, black issues, just being black and everything that comes with being dope, because that's what we are, and providing and preserving that culture that African Americans have, but yet don't get the respect of. I am designating a whole segment of this show to black owned businesses, and every single week I will be showing another black owned business. I will buy the products myself. Nothing is sponsored, at least not now. But if you're thinking about it, but nothing is sponsored. It's everything that the research I'm doing on my own to find these different black owned businesses so that I can put other black people on as well. I know that people, if you follow me on Instagram, any of my Instagram pages or handles, you'll see that I am very big on black products, black everything. If I can have everything black, I'm dead gonna have it. And that's, I think, something it's gonna stick with me forever, because growing up you naturally think like you're just kind of getting stuff, you know, and Gucci's cool, all that stuff is nice, but truth be told, there's so many black owned businesses that are underrepresented. And if you got to save a little bit more money to pay for it, then do it, you know, because I feel like there's nothing wrong with supporting your people. You always got to put your people first. So definitely, like, that's something that I'm very big on in my years of being 24, as we count down to 25, which I'll be 25 in about, I want to say, 20 days. So shout out to the Capricorn, big cap season coming up. So yeah, like, definitely I want to support more black owned businesses moving forward for the rest of my life. And every week on this show I will be supporting another black owned business, if not more. As y'all can see, that BforBody care, that's another black owned business. Definitely support that. If y'all looking for stuff, I'll leave those links in the description. But the black owned business for this week is All Them Shades. So let me show y'all the actual page. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, and we are back with So Yeah About That. As y'all can see, All Them Shades is super dope. It has apparel for men and women. If you go to their website, it's All Them Shades, ALLDEM Shades, SHADES.com. It's a brand by a black owned company. I think it's a black woman, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely black money is everything. Black money matters. I copped a couple things. As y'all can see, some of them are some Christmas gifts that I got that y'all haven't seen, so maybe I'll do some type of thing where they see that too. This specific Christmas, I told myself I'm only getting black owned gifts. And for Kwanzaa, I told my family I'm hand making stuff. Like, I really want to start like living in just the truth of the black traditions and things like that we have. So definitely, if you're fellas, get your girl. Black girls are lit. As y'all can see, they do have unisex things like hoodies. They have sweats. I was wearing the sweats. I don't know if y'all got to peek them, but if you go to their website, check them out. They're super dope. I have no complaints thus far. I've ordered from them, I want to say maybe 5 times. And again, a lot of my Christmas gifts for my siblings were from that location as well, or from that website as well. So definitely get that. The next segment of this show is black music. I feel like in society, we definitely kind of work on what's popular already, and that's just natural. We're human, and we kind of go with what's trending in the moment. And I think that even when we have black artists, not to put us all against each other, but it's the idea that we have to break out of the shell of what it is to listen to the same things all the time. You know, I think everybody deserves a little piece of the pie of some sort. So I think every week I also wanted to shout out a black artist that is on the up, you know, I guess upcoming artist, I guess you can say, versus somebody who's already out there. You know, I love a whole bunch of the music that's out there too, and I've definitely listened to whoever I listen to when I want. Depends on my mood. But if y'all can add these to y'all little rotation of music, y'all cartoons, that would be super dope, because I think that at the end of the day, we got to keep supporting each other in that way too. Support Black music, support Black artists. You know, everybody knows people when they're big, but nobody really thinks about when they're small. Something that I do to find Black artists or artists that I want to listen to if I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone is I'll go to a big artist and then look at similar artists and then similar artists and similar artists. Then you follow them on Instagram, or you check out their Instagram, and you see that they're kind of like, their buzzing is starting up a little bit. You know, so definitely try and see if you can be a part of their vision and a part of whatever it is that you're trying to do from them coming up versus waiting till they're big. Because of course everybody wants to be that guy that they're like, oh no, I was listening to them before anybody else was, and it's like nobody really believes you because now they're this big thing. But if you can be a part of that and really make it towards somebody's journey in music, like, why not? So this week's Black music artist is Abby Jasmin. Abby Jasmin, I would say, is a really nice upcoming artist. My friend that I was telling y'all about, he actually put me on. Shout outs to him. I think sometime for me, I do like gear myself into my favorite type of music is actually jazz. That's my favorite genre. And I kind of gear myself in a way that's like, okay, I'm going to listen to what I always want to listen to. You know, I listen to hip hop. I love R&B and neo soul. And I think as I started talking to more people, I got into a little bit of drill music. Not really. Got into a little bit of trap music. Not really. But I also tried to expand my musical palette. So he put me on to Abby Jasmin, and I actually think she's super dope. With this acoustic album she just put out, it's a really different sound because a lot of times you don't really hear rappers or rapstress or things like that really transpiring acoustic things. I think Chance the Rapper kind of does it a little bit, and Drake kind of does it a little bit too. So I think she's super dope. Shout outs to her for the sound that she gives and the vibe that she brings off. And I think overall there's so many dope artists out there, so don't gear yourself into one and don't get yourself really all thinking about what you did. I mean, your top 20, your car ride 50, your road trip 70, whatever that is dope. But there's still dope artists out there, Black artists out there that need your help and could really help. Like I said, you never know who's going to make it, and anything helps, anything. So definitely, I think she is signed, but I think in terms of like up and coming, I would consider her upcoming artist. She's super dope. Definitely go listen to her music, especially that acoustic album she just put out, I think on like December 14th, one of them days she put that out, and I listened to it and it was a straight vibe. Definitely loved it. It really tied that gap between trap or rap and like soul, you know, so I really appreciated that, and I'm sure that many of you will too. So definitely stay tuned every week because we're gonna be having a new artist on here all the time. If y'all have a Black artist that y'all want, definitely DM me at So Yeah About That on Instagram. Also, you can email me at soyeahaboutthatwani@gmail.com. Definitely, I'm always taking advice from different people, constructive criticism, ideas, topics, guests, whatever you want to do, let me know, because I can definitely make it happen, because I am the Wani Williams. So don't forget about that. I don't know if y'all like tea, but I really do love tea. I feel like it soothes my nerves, and everything that comes with it really calms me down. Something I'm looking forward to doing is starting my own tea business, something like that along the way, so stay tuned for that. But I am showing you this tea business that I actually started getting tea from. It's a herbal tea blend. This is from Sweet Freya, another Black owned business. You can find them in Roosevelt Field Mall by Rolex. They have a whole bunch of metaphysical things within that store, some of them being tea, herbal teas. You guys can put this in a tea bag, or you can use a straw, like the herbal straws, and that way you could drink the tea without having to have a tea bag or any type of infuser. But stay tuned for my teas. Looking forward to those within the next year. The tablespoon teaspoon tip of the week is: don't be scared to take a step back to be yourself and go and move at your own time. There is no book on how to live life, so that means you're the author of your story. Drink your water, mind your business, and do as you do. Abby Jasmin song Poland Spring, shout outs to her, who's very much so lyrically inclined with the drink your water, mind your business. The teaspoon tip, honestly, like I said, sip on the Sweet Freya, sip on whatever you sipping on when you're thinking about the week ahead in terms of understanding, like, doing you and taking a step back to be you. I feel like a lot of the times people get so into what everybody's doing all the time that they don't necessarily catch themselves. Like they kind of find themselves trying to chase instead of just live in the moment and be as it is and accept it for what it is. So if you ever feel like you're losing yourself, or you feel like you need to take a minute, do it. Take several. Okay? You see mad seats in here and you know that, oh wow, there's mad seats. Take them. Take them. Don't let nobody else try to like make you stand, honestly. And I always like the idea of thinking of myself as a storyteller. I've always said this since I can remember. I see myself as a storyteller. You guys know, if you know me, I am an all-around entertainer. You can find my musical videos, singing videos on here as well, on this channel. And you can always listen to my music on iTunes, Spotify as well. But I've always considered myself a storyteller before anything, and a writer, you know, and then those things turn into music and turn into podcasts and turn into all these different things. But sometimes you can't get too ahead of yourself in what you're trying to do. So definitely step back, stay to yourself, and do what you need to do to make sure that you're good, because nobody else is you, and nobody else knows what you're going through. So take your step back, definitely, before you hurt anybody else or before you hurt anyone in the process of trying to figure out what it is that you're doing. Like, take as many steps back. And shout outs to their luxury and healing. They also said something on their page one day that was like, you take 2 steps forward. That's another black owned business as well. You take 2 steps forward, and sometimes you take a step back, but that's still a step forward. And I read that on one of the days, I want to say maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe, I'm not sure. It was on an Instagram page. You guys, I'll have that in there as well. Shout outs to them. You can take 2 steps forward and you feel like, you know what, I'm doing so good, and you might fall short and you take a step back, but don't beat yourself up about it, because it's still a step forward. And that resonated with me a lot, because I feel like a lot of the times I'd be going so fast with what I want to do and all the goals that I have in life, then the things that I want to achieve, that I gotta sometimes be like, yo, Shawan, like, are you all right? You know, I'm serious. I call myself Shawan. Like, that's crazy. You know, like, sometimes you got to take a step back and definitely, like, drink your tea, drink your water, mind your business, you know, like, do you. So the love check. As you guys know, I always talk about love, friendships, relationships in some way, shape, or form, almost every episode. Again, that's what my forte seems to be. I think that's my geared audience when I do talk. Nothing that I say ever is law at all. Everything is just my opinion, my version, my style, my swag on what I think and my perspective. You don't gotta agree, and that's cool. If you take what you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. All in all, nothing here is, you know, the end all be all. This is what it is. Everybody's different. Every relationship is different. Every situationship, whatever y'all want to call it, is completely different. So if I say something that resonates with you, that's dope, take it with you, soar, baby. But if not, you know, you gotta, like, you know, take one for the team. But again, there is a segment of our show, the love check, that I've been doing since I think episode 1, season 1, just in terms of loving yourself, loving your partner, loving your friends, loving just love, okay? Like, I love. I'm not about to sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I love everything that comes with. Another side of love is heartbreak, you know, and that sucks. But it's all a learning process. It's all experience. You know, I think for some people who know or don't know, I recently have gotten out of a relationship, you know, and I love him. I'm gonna love him forever, you know, for what it's worth. That's my little baby. Like, okay. Shout out to you, King. Definitely keep growing, showing. Like, I support you all the time. Definitely support people regardless of situations. I'm always gonna stand by Black love. Definitely, you know, go and support. Melanin is power. Support, honestly, and keep it pushing. You know, life goes on. New things will come, old things will come, like, whatever the case may be. Just keep growing and pushing forward. Don't ever stop loving yourself. And that's what this segment is going to be about this season, the love check. We're going to be talking about everything in a sense of just loving who you are, loving everything that comes with the process, the growth, self-love, different tips about self-love. Like, did you check on your friends? Did you check on yourself? Are you okay? Before you even think about checking on other people, are you okay? You know, and that's something that I think that comes with a lot of the things when you open up to love. Like, you got to ask yourself if you're okay a lot, you know, bi-weekly check-ins. So definitely, like, don't ever, you know, do things that you love. Like, do things that you love, do things that you want to be about. You know, when you have more time for yourself, you have an extra minute for yourself, you have an extra second, take your time, man. Like, honestly, take your time, because at the end of the day, if you're not good, there's no way nobody else could be good. How can you help somebody? You can't even truthfully, like, help yourself, you know? So definitely, like, check in with yourself, and that's what this love segment is going to be about this season. Before we even get into the love segment though, like, can we talk about my nail cam? Like, honey, okay? I like to call these the Ferrero Shades lipstick grabbers. I fell in love with this lipstick shape. I'm not gonna lie, it really suits my hands and my fingers, and I really like it. So nail cam, Boom. Something about self-love. Make sure you're doing what makes you happy. If you know financially and stuff like that, like there's certain things you got to put in check in order to live the lifestyle you want to live. Check those things so that you can make sure you get your nails done. That you could get and support Black businesses and do what you want to do, because those things in turn will make you feel better. Talk to your friends, talk to people that you might have let slip by the wayside while you were so invested in whatever it was you were invested in, whatever that is, whether that be a friendship, relationship, situationship, whatever. Start your own brand, start your own company, make clothes, be your own Black business, be your own writer. I know for me, I've been writing so much just in terms of like my form of recovery or my form of self-love and understanding all my talents. I've been writing so many letters that I think I'm on my way to publishing a book. Y'all, I'm gonna publish a book, and I'm saying this now, you gotta hold me to it, but like I'm gonna make sure that I get everything that I want, and really make 2021 this new year about me. It's like I'm always gonna have a big heart with whatever. I'm always gonna love people with whatever, like hold you down for whatever, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna discredit no experience I've ever had with anybody. But I realized that I have so much love to give that maybe instead of giving it out so much, so often, staying to myself might be what I need to do for a little bit. So I am dedicating 2021 to be my year to just do me, solely. So, future mans, future lovers, if you out there and you watch this video and you subscribe, which I hope you do if you really was down for me and you supporting me and you out there and you watching this now, because who knows who I'm going to end up with. But, like, you understand, like, this is really just my year to just catch myself, and I really am taking this whole year, 12 months in full. I want to say January to January, like 2022, 1-2-22. It'll be a whole different time to vibe with me, probably trying to expand that. But for right now, I'm really all about self-love. So y'all can expect these next 4 seasons of So Yeah About That to be about self-love in its entirety, and that'll be starting in January. So definitely, well, starting now, but when we talk about the new year wise, starting in January. Something else that I'm doing in terms of paying attention to myself, I realized with me that self-love starts from like within. You don't have to necessarily be doing all the things in everybody's face, whatever the case may be. Do what you love to do. If you like herbal care, get into herbal care. If you like crystals, get into crystals. If you like healing, get into healing. If you like watching YouTube videos on Saturdays, do that. If you like eating motherfucking pizza, whatever it is that's gonna make you feel good, like do that, because life is too short to be worried about other things, or even second guessing yourself. Like, it is what it is, and everything happens for a reason. And this world is universal, and that means it goes around in orbits. So at the end of the day, like, if it's meant to be, it'll be with whoever you're trying to make it be. If the friendship is meant to be, it'll be. If the relationship is meant to be, it'll be. So make this next year about you, Don't focus on nobody, like, at all. Just make it about you. Focus on yourself. Support those Black businesses. Support Black music artists. Keep grinding with whatever you're going to do. Be yourself. Be your own boss. Be your own person. And stay to yourself. I know for me, I don't want nothing from nobody. It's really just about me doing me, okay? Like, more jobs, more life. I don't have an interest right now to entertain anybody. So the only person that I'm on the market for is myself, and that's fine. I'm gonna start this. I've been on this like sex cleanse as well, because I really want to just focus and gear my self-love towards really appreciating all that I have to offer for me. So I don't know if any of y'all want to join that with me. Right now we're 1 month strong, so definitely, like, be to yourself, do what you got to do, take your step back, and just understand all the things that comes with, okay? Like, don't ever let nobody rush you. Drink your water, mind your fucking business. Honestly, do you and be great. So yeah, about that.